In 1883, a little food store called the B.H. Kroger Grocery and Baking Company opened its doors here on Pearl Street in the River City, Cincinnati. And as Cincinnati has grown and prospered, so has Kroger. Today, Kroger is one of the largest supermarket chains in the industry, with over 1,200 stores in 24 states. Kroger employs about 170,000 people, and last year, the company surpassed the $20 billion sales plateau for the first time in its history. In the last 2 decades, Kroger has achieved some of its most impressive milestones, and the man behind these achievements, the quintessential grocer who brought success to Kroger and to Cincinnati, is Lyle Everingham. Everingham grew up in Onaway, Michigan. A talented tuba player, he dreamed of the day when he would be the director of a high school band. Later, he turned away a music scholarship to the University of Michigan to become a grocer. Returning from the service in 1946, he began as a store clerk at the Kroger store in Adrian, Michigan, where a brother sold produce, a sister sold milk and cheese, and 2 other sisters checked out customers. His mother worked at various Kroger stores for over 20 years, and he even found his wife, Earlene, in a Kroger in nearby Monroe. After holding a variety of management positions within the company, Everingham came to Cincinnati in 1964 to accept a major promotion to Vice President of Produce Merchandising. In 1979, he became chairman of the board, and soon after, he was named Chief Executive Officer. Early in Everingham's career, he learned the importance of adapting to change. His philosophy when he took charge of the company was, changes in consumers' tastes and attitudes necessitate changes in stores. In the early 70s, he championed the move from grocery stores to new superstores, believing that convenience was a highly motivating factor for the consumer. It was an idea ahead of its time, but Everingham never deviated from his belief in the strategy. Because of the success of pioneering the superstore concept, Kroger has met the needs of the consumer of today and tomorrow, making Kroger one of the most prosperous chains in the country. In 1988, when the threat of a hostile takeover hovered over Kroger, Everingham showed his true mettle. He was determined to do whatever it took to maintain Kroger as an independent company. He called upon the entire Kroger team to apply the full power of their leadership to preserve a company that he felt provided jobs and securities for employees, value to its shareholders, and services to the community. Business and industry analysts didn't think Kroger had a chance of surviving the takeover attempt, but they underestimated Everingham. His clear-headed, unselfish leadership brought Kroger through the troubled waters intact. While Everingham was fighting off the takeover attempt, he was also restructuring the company. The success of this major restructuring process is considered to be the most significant of all his contributions. Even he is most pleased with this accomplishment because it involved people working together to achieve a common goal. As he explained it,
we are indeed a better company. I think the kinds of changes that we've gone through have made us the strongest and the best food retailer in the world.
Everingham's community dedication parallels his business success. Currently, he is a trustee of the University of Cincinnati and serves on the boards of 4 Cincinnati-based corporations. In the past, Everingham has led capital campaigns for St. Rita's School for the Deaf, Xavier University, and the Greater Cincinnati Literacy Task Force. He has also served on the Cincinnati Business Committee and had a significant impact on the entire community, working in ways too numerous to mention here. Everingham is the kind of man who brings out the best in people because he's compassionate, because he really cares. He has devoted his life to supermarketing and has made an indelible mark on the industry. But he has been more than a shrewd and able business executive. As a civic and corporate leader, he has been a true steward of the values that are the bedrock of our community: hard work, honesty, a strong ethical and moral compass, and vision.